Yes, it's MrShaves doing some shaving again today. Welcome, sign up, join me on our journey of shaving. Today, we have a few items for you, and it's a very sad day. The sad day is because my prorasso crema de barba, pre-barba, rose smelling sensitive. It's my last go at it because there's not much left. So it's going in the bin after today. Also, we're going to be using NGT by Nougat London. Now, I can't remember what this is, what the smell is. It just smells like traditional shave soap. I can't smell anything else. But we shall see. That was like £10. Then we're going to use this boar hair brush that was like 99p from West Germany. Box with a load of rubbish in apart from this. We're going to be using my Gillette Fat Boy 1968. This wasn't much on eBay either. We're going to be using Osage Rub, the mintiest mint post-shave stuff. You've got to be a man to use Osage Rub. And we're going to be shaving with a straight razor, which I've honed and stropped. Well, I've honed with this. You can buy this on eBay, and you can see it's got the different grits. So that's big time whittling it down to a nice sharp, and then use that for the fine. And I think it's done a good job. Done that again. And last of all, have you heard of fake smells? Now, when I talk about fake smells, I'm going to be talking about this. The Essence Volt 157, which is Invictus by Rabanne, I think. So I've smelt it, Invictus, and I thought, I'll try this one. This was like £14. And yeah, people get hung up on how similar it is to the smell. But is it a nice smell? Would you use it post-shave, wandering around town? So we're gonna. That's where we're at. So first of all, I'm going to wet the face to begin the shave. To shave. Have you had a good day? Enjoying the weather? Enjoying the weekend? Okay. So this is a shaving soap. So I'm going to bloom by putting a little bit of hot water on the top. And just waiting patiently for it to get ready. I'm going to soak my brush. Where's the brush? There it is. Which I should have done before, but I did not. I'm very sorry indeed. And there you go. So we're just going to have a shave. Prior to that, we're going to put on my last bit, the prorasso. Actually, could I get another shave out of this? No, I don't think so. This is very sad. It's such a nice smell. At first, I think I was putting on too little. And if you don't put on enough, it doesn't really do anything other than smell nice. And you want it to create a nice lubricant layer prior to the shave. Especially with a straight razor. You don't want the, do you know, I reckon I could get another one out of that. It's not a sad day after all, it's a happy day. It's my penultimate shave with prorasso pre-barba. Why did I show you this? I'm going insane. Forget that. I'm using this. Right. So I've bloomed the soap, and I'm now going to tip it out. I'm going to empty the water from the bowl so my brush is nice and wet and ready. So that is there, and this is the brush. Get that lathering cream. Look at that, lather this fast. NGT, I don't think I've really seen much NGT. I think I've used this once. But nice bowl, wooden bowl, you can put a puck in there. So I tip it all into the bowl, all the bubbles, all this foam. So nice and thick foam because we've got a straight razor coming to the face. So we get it in there. This is a boar hair brush, so it's a bit stiffer, I think. And it really lathers well. And it was 99p on eBay. My wife bought for me with a collection of other rubbish. Like a really, one of the, you know when you get given a gift box of a, here's a razor, and it basically has one razor blade, and it's not a razor blade that you can buy. It doesn't just, any old razor doesn't go on there. It's specific, and you think, I'll never use this again. Plus, the top span round on the handle, so it was totally useless. And it was like sealed in a box, which I unsealed, like Tutankhamun. Although there was gold there, and there was just a razor. So. It just feels like normal. It's like just a normal soapy smell. I can't distinguish a specific smell. It just smells soapy. Doesn't feel. It feels all right. It feels nice. Nice thick layer, really. The onslaught. Okay. Now, for my recently stropped and honed safety razor. It was black because I like the colour black. Yeah, it's not a colour blah blah blah, but when you sharpen it, the black comes off. So it's just pointless to get coloured blades because they're not. Okay, so this is nice and sharp. It doesn't take too long. Once you get it to a nice sharp cutting level, then just doing it once in a while, then you strop and hone every time. Well, you strop every time you've finished having a shave. I think that's what the traditional book says. I just do it once in a while. That feels nice. With these, I think it's recommended that you don't rinse in the water, because if you hit the ceramic, then you're going to dent the end. So I just wipe it onto there. Good thing about a straight razor is it's a nice cut. It's nice and sharp. It's one really sharp, good old blade, and it's not five all bunched together. And you know exactly where it's cutting. So if you've got a beard, it's perfect. That's too bad. Let's do the sides. Holiday season's coming for the UK and probably some other places. So the one good thing about that is usually for the first week or two, the roads are generally quite quiet in the morning, so getting to work's a lot easier and quicker. They're not clogged up with people dropping off their kids to school. Look at that line, that's a nice line. I'm going to do the other side now, mindful of it being the same as the other one. pretty good. Okay, let's do the top on the side. If you've got like a big bushy old beard, it's still good to have one of these if you want the edges nice and defined, because it kind of makes it look less like the grizzly man to like a man about town with a beard. Just a suggestion. One of my work colleagues, my new work colleagues, has a big old beard. So, you know, when it's, you know, big old beard, then it's good to kind of maintain it. I can't stand it being too big because it just gets, you know, I just feel. But that's just me. And I'm not called Mr. Beard. I'm called MrShaves. So there you go. Straight razors are a little bit hairy, metaphorically, in terms of they are blinking sharp. But after a while, it does get easier. And I have used this quite a few times. I'm just going to rinse off the top of my moustache because it's hard to tell where you need to shave. Yeah, I'll do that. Sometimes it's really easy, sometimes it's a little bit of a pain. The worst thing is to kind of trim off the beard by mistake. And I've had a beard for years, and I think no one would recognise me without the beard. That'll do, that'll do. Right, we'll do one more run, and then we're done. I suppose holiday times are good because you get kids get an iron. You don't have to get anything ironed for school. Just take it easy. But it's frustrating when you have to go to work because you're like tiptoeing around the house when everyone's asleep and you're going to work. That's just not fair. Right, so I'm going to do a different direction. size. Yeah, it may look a bit scary, but I really recommend the chaps have a go. Just be really careful, first of all. Because they're blimmin' sharp. You wouldn't believe how sharp they are. But it's worth it. It's a skill. You know, your granddad did this, and your great granddad, and generations up. So it's like, you know, it's cheaper. You don't have to get those rubbish plastic framed blades. Okay. I think we're done. Okay. Rinse off, I can have a cut there. So, I mean, that just touched my skin. Okay. Oh, I've been shaving for a few days, so it feels really refreshing getting that off your face. There's no more itchiness. It's properly shaved. Prepared the skin with good old prorasso. And then we're gonna, oh, look at that, like a pirate. Arr. Okay, so let's do Osage Rub, and then we're all done. And then if you're about town, let's have a go at this. I bought this, I've used it a few times. I think it's a nice smell. The Essence Fold. Have a go, have a nice day. Sorry about the blood.